everybody, it's Megan here, the Healing Foods Coach, also known as the Faithful Fibromyalgia Warrior. And it is Wednesday. Today is, I think, the 7th or the 6th. What is it? Today is, pardon me, it's the 7th of August already. And today is just kind of a quick but fun topic, multitasking. What does that mean to me? Now, first of all, before I show you what I mean by multitasking, and it's different for everybody, I would like to point out that when I was sick, when I was inflamed, when I was at my worst health-wise, I could not multitask. I could barely do a single task at a time. It took far too much energy, far too much strength, and caused me too much stress, anxiety, pain, never mind the fact that with my brain fog, I often would lose track of what tasks I was supposed to be completing. I am so happy to be able to say that I can multitask now and truly mean it. So, for example, earlier today, I went out, got a few groceries, wrecking, because I put it all in my backpack. So I think I had about 8 pounds worth of shopping on my back. And I walked about a mile, which isn't a huge distance, but you know what? I did it. And I'm still proud of that accomplishment. I couldn't do that for a very long time. Did a bit of rocking, did some ab strengthening exercises earlier today. My husband and I were able to get out. We had a good 45-minute walk with the dogs. We got out for we did about 2 miles, had a really great talk together. Just a good way to get our day started and focused. Those are good things, but also kind of I did some dishes whilst I ran a load of laundry. So maybe that's your idea of a multitask, kind of doing 2 things at once, right? But for me, one of the things I wish I could do more of was do all the different activities like walking and exercising in general and working on this channel, helping putting out content on my TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn platforms. Takes up a lot of time. It's fun and I love it and I wouldn't change it, but it takes effort and it takes some time coming up with ideas, recording them, making sure that they sound right. That's doing a bunch of things all at once, as well as working with clients one-on-one, answering questions, responding to all your comments, which I appreciate, by the way. And so I wish I could do more of those things all at once. Now, I know there are people who have like who have walking treadmill type desk setups so they can get their miles in whilst they're working on a laptop, whilst they're doing coaching calls or consulting or making video content. And honestly, I wish I could do more of that, but I know myself. My guess is I would likely be tripping over my feet, or the camera would end up at a weird angle, or I would be, getting blurry images, or just the quality would just not be there if I was trying to walk and do that at the same time. For those out there, such as the Kelly Hogans of the world, who can do that and do it beautifully, my respect. I don't have that kind of eye-hand coordination yet. But since I haven't been able to get on my Pilates disc for a couple of days, I had to pull the Charlie horse in my left calf 2 days ago, and it's finally just starting to ease off. I have no idea what caused it, didn't do anything unusual, happened to be out walking, getting a few groceries, and it just knotted up on me, and it was horrible. Couldn't walk the dogs yesterday, felt so much pain. It's much better now, but I miss using my Pilates disc, which is right here. So I'm going to make a few of these commentaries to you guys whilst I use my Pilates disc. That's my version of multitasking. So if you see me in the background spinning away and you're wondering what in the world am I doing, I'm multitasking, people. I am multitasking. So If you didn't catch my last few videos, just a reminder for those of you who don't know or who haven't heard, I am currently offering a special summer discount for anybody who signs up when they book an initial consultation and coaching session with me. Okay, that is a limited time offer for the summer so far. Could be extended, but for right now, I'm running it just for the summertime. You save about 30% off the regular price, so it's definitely a good deal. And I mean, the way I look at it as if I can help you get the tools and the support to follow a healthier lifestyle, to start nourishing your body, to hopefully help you heal and reduce, maybe chronic pain, chronic inflammation, and who knows what other myriad of conditions you might be struggling with, I would say that that is a fairly small amount to pay for that initial consultation. So normally, just to let you know, normally it would be 45 pounds for a 2-hour session. I've reduced it down to 30 pounds for that initial 2-hour session. Okay, so that's really, really good. And I think probably the best pricing you'll see compared with other coaches out there. Also, I have gone and reduced my regular repeat booking fees. So obviously you see me for an initial intake and consultation. I get a history of your medical background, where you're at, your weight, what you're eating, what are your goals, what are you hoping to accomplish, what sort of things do you want to do, etc., to help you figure out if you want to try more low carb or keto or go straight to carnivore, and some tips, helpful suggestions, and cheering section as you go through those different changes. And then, of course, you can then book repeat follow-ups with me so that I can kind of see how's it going, what are your challenges, how are you doing with the transition, do you need any further advice, are you not quite sure what to stock your fridge with, what things to start eating, all that kind of stuff. You can book those follow-up sessions with me, as many as you like. You save money if you bundle them in 5 or 10 sessions at a go. You'll save a bit more money. But I've reduced my regular rate of 20 pounds for a one-off hour after doing the initial consultation, because I need to know kind of what your health and medical background history is in order to provide you with the best possible advice. Okay? I can't diagnose you, but if you know what you have or things you're dealing with, chances are I probably have had it as well at some point, because I had a plethora, a myriad, a massive amount of medical issues myself. Doesn't mean I will have had everything you might have, or that you would have everything I might have had. But chances are we would find at least 1 or 2 things in common that I would be able to speak to. I'm guessing. Chances are good. But I do need to know, things like, if you're type 2 diabetic, are you taking medication? Are you on insulin? Are you a type 1 diabetic? Different approaches, right? So that's the reason why the initial consultation is critical. And then, of course, follow-up sessions. Like I said, if you book it as a bundle of 5 or a bundle of 10, hey, you know what? You'll save a little money. But if you want to just play it by ear and do it one at a time, it's 15 pounds an hour versus 20, which is my normal going rate. Okay. So I wanted to share all that because I think, honestly, this is probably the best value that you're going to find out there for somebody who has lived through it for 4 years now, who knows that this animal-based diet works, that it is helpful, and that it can absolutely help transform your health and your overall life and the quality of it. I know for those of us who are, faithful people who are Christians, we understand that this physical world is not forever, but my goodness, wouldn't it make more sense to make the most out of this physical life while we're in it? I think so, which is why I'm doing my Pilates twisting here while I talk to you guys. Okay, so multitasking. Wanted to make sure that I let you guys know some changes I've made, some things happening with my website, but also multitask and say, hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm great. I hope you are too. And if you're not there yet, that is absolutely okay. Not that you need me to say that, but just to reassure you, that's okay. Because for many, many years, I was not okay. And I didn't want to hear anything from anybody who was remotely okay or felt good or was healthy in any degree, because I felt like nobody could understand where I was at. Chronic, horrific pain, inflamed, IBS, obviously the fibromyalgia, the biggest bit, brain fog, being so immobile that I required a wheelchair to get around for almost 9 years, guys. 9 years, which is still shocking to me even today. A year since I've had to it's been almost a year since I've had to use a wheelchair, and I still can hardly believe it. And yet, it's the truth, and it is exactly that. So, I share that only with the hope of bringing hope that if you're at a place where you want to make changes, I'm here to help. Again, you can absolutely go to my website, which is right down there in the corner, okay, and book a session. If you're not ready for that, or if that's not what you want to do just yet, but you just want to get some further advice and more information, I totally get that too. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I watched a lot of experts, especially in this carnivore space. I got a lot of my information first before I finally made a decision to go for it. Makes sense. You don't want to just jump into anything blindly. And again, it has worked beautifully for me, but don't just take my word for it, right? Absolutely not. Check out the videos, look to the other experts, and then make your decision. And just know I will continue to make videos for all of you amazing, cool, awesome, super supportive subscribers and followers, and I'd like to consider friends that support me on this channel. I will continue to make content. Absolutely. And then maybe, if you guys are looking for one-to-one support, you want some more specific advice tailored to you in particular, based on us going through your medical issues or challenges or your history, book a session. I would love to help you. I'm not saying I'm the end all and be all, but it's helped me amazingly for the last 4 years. And I think I can probably offer some great help and advice. It's up to you guys whether you want to take it or not. Okay, so anyways, there is that. But this is my idea of multitasking. And yes, I am promoting my website because this is what I do. This is my living, helping other people who want one-to-one coaching, advice, and support. And again, I will always answer your questions and comments on this YouTube channel. That will never change. But it is a bit more challenging to give you tailored, specific advice if I don't know your full medical history. Okay, I can give you general advice and answer general questions, and I am absolutely thrilled and honored and blessed to do that anytime you guys have any comments at all. Keep sharing them, please, because I will answer them. But if you are looking for more very specific, tailored for you answers or suggestions, check out my site. Alrighty, so that is enough of that. Thank you all for your ongoing, amazing, incredible, unrelenting support, because it's thanks to you guys it's thanks to you guys that I was inspired to go back to school and get my nutrition certification to help other people, one-to-one as well as just in general. So thank you all. I love hearing from you. I'm so thankful for all that you do by encouraging me, by your comments, your likes, your subscribes, sharing this with other people. It means the world. Thank you guys for everything. That is it for today's video. I will be back tomorrow with more content. Thank you all, as always, for your watching, your views, your likes, and so forth. Have yourselves a great day. I'll be back tomorrow with more video and more information. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.